So Didsy, it's a point for Barnsley against Reading. What are your thoughts at full time?
When always you concede in the 80-something minute, it's always a disappointment because you're in that winning stage and then concede, it feels like a defeat. But it's a point on the board. We said they're a good team and they've just signed 3 championship players this week. So we wanted to come in and get something, and we come our way with a point at the end of the day, and the point's always a good one to get on the board.
On a personal note, a good one for yourself in terms of getting the goal in the first half. That's 3 in your last 2, an assist as well today. In the right place, in the right time for the goal. It's certainly a good period for yourself.
Yeah. Obviously, we all know I came in on default with DKD being ill last week. Knew I had to contribute, keep myself right, training. I always do that. That's who I am. And yeah, got another start today. Knew I had to with DKD on the bench, wanted to come on. So yeah, goal and assist, but it doesn't mean much to me when we didn't get the 3 points. With the 3 points, I have a big smile on my face and saying, yeah, brilliant. But I'm a little bit slightly disappointed that we only just got the point.
Your goal came at a time really where Barnsley were probably under a bit of pressure in the first 45 minutes, but it just shows that, particularly with the likes of yourselves and Reyes as well, who made the goal, that the Reds have the quality to score at any time.
Yeah, and we wasn't ourselves on the ball today. We was a bit sloppy in transitions when we were winning it back. Our first pass out wasn't great, and then one bit of play we did have, we got Reyes. That's what we wanted to do. We all know, and then Reyes showed his quality, beat his man, and I knew. Just had to get myself in the right position, and he put it straight on my foot, and it was a tap in, and it was a goal. And that was what I needed just before half time.
Second half did seem to be much better as well from Barnsley, to be fair. It seemed to have more control of the game. Obviously, took the lead as well with the second goal, and could have even got a third at one point. It nearly fell through to Adam Phillips at a later stage. Does it feel like Barnsley could have come away with 3 points?
Yeah, it could have. They had a lot of the ball. Their midfielders had a lot of the ball trying to thing. I think their substitutions made a big impact, like the 3 ex-championship players last week that came on. They showed their experience and their class when they come on. Maybe some tired bodies. But we wasn't 100% ourselves today. We wasn't clean with the ball. We wasn't. I think it's a learning curve. There's a lot of boys here. It's the first season in League One. Young boys learn every week, but I feel we're getting better to get to grips of the basics of the game. And yeah, we could have nicked it. They could have nicked it. But coming away from home, we got a point on the board, and that's something.
I know Barnsley conceded 2 goals today, but a couple of new boys in January so far, in the likes of Owen Goodman and Owen O'Connell. At large spells, Barnsley defended really well, defended the penalty area really well. They've certainly helped and give the squad a boost.
Yeah, they've been class, both of them. Goalies, big stature. Murph was great for us as well, just off the record. But Owen's come in, big stature, fills the goal well. Makes some good saves, comes up, crosses, punches it, so he's done well, fitted in, and big centre half. You know what he's about in terms of in the air and fighting, but also on the ball. He showed his quality with some great passes and his calmness on the ball. So yeah, the 2 great signings. There's still another week in the window. I'm sure that hopefully there's some more bodies coming in to help us out, because we've got a crazy fixture list coming up.
I know you've mentioned just finally that Barnsley, maybe not at the best today, but it's still a point. Are we looking at it as a solid point to keep that momentum building going into what is obviously a big game on Tuesday against Cardiff?
Yeah, exactly that. And been in the game for over 20 years, when you're not at your best, just at least come out with something. So we weren't at our best. We come away with a point. Reading, who, in my opinion, I thought they were quite good and got some real good technical players. Goal scorer that scored in championship level. So yeah, if you're not at your best, don't lose. And we didn't lose. Could have won it, could have lost it, but we got a point, and that's, we just got to take that into Tuesday, because it's going to be a tough game at Cardiff. But we've got nothing to fear. We go there. We got to be ourselves. And when we're on our game, I feel we're a match for anyone.